brought down.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
It's a gain of 5, and he's just short. So that's third and less than a yard.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a cruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open, and deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
Third and short here, trying to pass. Complete beyond the marker. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
46-yard line.
Handoff for Robinson, running right. Drops by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also pulls the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
He's going to add this one down to the 28. It's again at 27 yards to move the chains. They've worked it downfield very well to begin the drive. It's 1st and 10 at the 28. Left side, caught by Metcalf. He's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. 2nd down. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit, and you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. I'm hungry. On 2nd down, Robinson. Give him 2 on the run. That's going to set him up with 3rd and 4.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Good moving drive, but it could stall out here. We've got 3rd and 4. Throwing from the gun here. This finds his target. That's Metcalf. He's going to be short of that goal line, Brock, but not of the marker. They've got a 1st and goal.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Working inside the red zone. And that's a Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers finish up an excellent opening series. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. Well, no hesitations to start this one out, Brock. These guys came out slinging it. Seems like that's going to be what their offense leans on throughout this game.
Yep, don't see really any reason to get away from it as long as the results keep coming. The second drive, I think we'll all be watching that one. Will they mix in a little bit more run? Will they have to mix in more run, or can they continue to just shred this defense through the air?
Boswell on to send this away. Returning it from the 4. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
All right, going empty as they come to the line. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Looking out of the gun, Sanders. He isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
We spend so much time talking about an offense and how they script their first 15 plays typically. But how about that defensive coordinator, that head coach? Heck, every player on that sideline, you couldn't script it any better. Well, other than maybe taking the ball away, creating a negative play, creating a sack, creating an offense now behind the chains. That's exactly how you're looking to start.
Sanders back to throw. Catch is made by Dylan Sampson. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland first down. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights.
And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And they're going to be forced to regroup a bit ahead of second down.
A couple sacks on the opening drive. You better get to fix-it mode in a hurry. And I'm talking about on the sidelines. I'm talking as a quarterback. You've got to solve this pass rush because we know one thing about guys in this league defensively. When they get a couple sacks, they can smell it. And they're going to raise the intensity to another level.
The intended target was his running back. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Into a crowd, and intercepted. Justin Wally makes the play. And to the house he goes. It's a pick 6 and a Pittsburgh touchdown. Just tried a little bit too hard to get that 3rd down conversion. Brock wanted so badly to keep that opening series going, and that one cost him.
Yeah, I think it's less, Kate, in this case about the throw and much more about crediting the defense who was ready and willing to be opportunistic, not just knock that ball away.
Yeah.
They wanted to take advantage of that opportunity, and they jumped on it.
And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line. Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out 1st and 10.
Get it! Ready!
The toss here to Sampson. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock Huard, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Looking for his back, but he will not find him. That's incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
Really had to find a way to get that short completion because now you're staring at 3rd and extra long. That's a place no QB in this league wants to be.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Ready! 19 Tiger, 18 79 Bronco.
3rd and long for him here. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Mika Fitzpatrick has got it. Into the house he goes. It's a pick 6 and a Pittsburgh touchdown. Second time he's had an errant throw taken back for 6 in this half, Brock. As a quarterback, how do you come back from this knowing there's so much game left?
How do you come back from it, or how do your family and friends come back from it? I know as I get older, I think about them more and more. As a competitor, you're just going to grit your teeth and do what you can. But for the loved ones following, it's a tough second pick 6 to watch.
And this drive will start inside the 25. Cleveland about ready to go. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready!
Back to work they go after the interception. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. They drop him with a big hit. At least he's able to hold on for the game, but boy, Brock, what a shot. That'll be the end of one in this AFC North battle. 21-0 our score. We'll return to Huntington Bank Field after this.
Ready!
We're ready now for the second quarter. Browns in control of it. They're looking at 2nd and pretty short. On 3rd down, they'll go with Sampson. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
You know what I love about that play call? It was simple. Nobody overthinking on the sideline or out on the field. Just an offense going to work and moving those chains.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34.
Here we go! Ready!
Design quarterback run here. Continuing to move past the 45. Has room down the left sideline. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns fighting back and shaving 6 off that lead. That one splits the uprights. And the Browns get it back to a 14-point game. The Browns have it on the team, and they will kick it away here. No return here. This kick's going to wind up as a touchback. The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
That's him on the quick hitter. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Third down, Browns opting to go with a dime set defensively. They'll motion him out of the backfield. Throw here, 3rd down. And his perfect start is over. That's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. The Steelers set to punt it. Coming off 4 punts in that loss, and he boots his struggling to center it. Oh, it's loose! And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return.
You know, I'm sure Coach would prefer he not flirt with disaster on the return. No additional damage is done, however. They're fortunate to get the ball back, and everyone can breathe a sigh of relief.
And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Operating from the gun. Here's Sanders. Buys time, rolling right. They'll dump this off to Sampson, complete. All right, short of the marker for the moment, but they've got 3rd and short coming up from their own 44. Offense headed to the line, just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. It's Sampson coming out of the gun, and his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
That's one as a running back in this league, you got to convert every time. Teams really don't care. If you're a Hall of Famer or an undrafted rookie, you can't get 1 yard for a first. They're going to start holding auditions for someone who can.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
On 1st down, here's Sanders. Steelers bringing pressure, no place to go, down he goes. It's 3 sacks for the game so far, brings up 2nd down.
It's double-edged sword. I totally understand. These quarterbacks today are so athletic, and they love to keep plays alive, but it can turn smaller losses into much bigger setbacks like we see yet again.
Okay,
And they need something special here. 2nd and 20 following the sack.
Ready?
Out of the gun, here's Sanders. Wow, wide open here, complete. And this one will get them into enemy territory. Hit and stop quickly, but the catch moves into the 48.
Well, that is a well-designed route right there. He really made it easy to get that pass to him. Creating space, QB receiver delivered.
Oh, he put him in the spin cycle. Dances right by him. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's a Browns 1st down. Exactly 2 minutes to play in half number 1. Hang with us. More football in Huntington Bank on its way. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
70 Timberwolf. Check smash. Check smash. Warrior 70. Mustang Broncos. Mustang 19.
Here's Sanders now. Escapes the pocket. Oh, look at this. Here he goes.
Dude, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But Annette's the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Panther 11, Panther 11. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Let go.
Sanders setting the pass. An all-around tough play for him. Took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Coming to the line for their 9th play of the drive. This is 3rd and 3.
Here we go. Let's go.
To the air, Sanders. Throw left side, complete. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Let's go now.
Sampson. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal. The Steelers calling their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. After the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 5.
Here we go. Set. 60, trap 60, trap 60. Buffalo 18. Ready.
They'll work against the blitz. Chased out to his right. Fighting for the goal line. Oh, we lost it. Someone punched it out. And it looks like, yes, they say Steeler football.
That is such a gut punch as a quarterback. You put in so much work to get down near the goal line. And then you've got to take care of the football. You can't be reckless with the ball. As defenders are looking to knock it free, and that's exactly what they did. Keeping points off the board.
The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. Pass run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Robinson on the inside give. And they're going to force him out just before he can get to the 35. A gain of 30 yards on that play. And the Steelers have a 1st down.
I love these inside runs. Don't get away from them. You never know. You think it's going to be a short little gain, and then boom, get the right blocking, a possessed running back, and you get some serious yards on the table.
Finds him over the middle. And he's tackled downfield, but look back where that flag rests. Yep, we got a flag in the backfield. I don't think this one's going to stand. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20. Pass play now. Complete. It's Bijan Robinson. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this half. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes her. It's going to be 3rd down.
Well, both ends of their defense nearly came away with a huge play. Another step, and they sacked the quarterback. But even still, the hit altered the throw and almost set up a takeaway.
Maybe a little rattled after that near interception. Let's see how he plays this on 3rd and long. Short pass brought in. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Now a timeout's called. Cleveland using its 2nd. They'll send out the punting unit. Takes it in at the 26. It's a nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35. The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10. To throw now with Sanders. He finds Sampson out of the backfield. Rolling into enemy territory. He's going to get this to the opposing 41. Now the Browns spend their final timeout. One play in, Brock, and his drive is already in enemy territory. To the air on first down. Sanders. Big strike downfield to Judy. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland first down.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Go!
One final shot before the half. And forget the field goal, Brock. They reach the end zone to end this first half on a high note. Well, great work there, Brock. They weathered the storm, and now they've gotten themselves right back into this ball game.
Anybody who's played this game has been here before. The game doesn't start the way you want. You're in a big hole, and all you can do is climb out of it. And the words of Pete Carroll resonate. It's not how you start, it's how you finish.
His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Fielded at the 7. Things going well so far. And this will give him some decent field position here, partner. And this gets out to the 30. Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes first and 10. Starting on the ground, Lewis Simpson breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. Gain 15 there. And that's a Browns first down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down to just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Sanders going to throw here on first. Cut out left. This is marked down right along that 40-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in-cut and make the catch.
18 Rattler, 19 Lion, 19 tight, 19 tight. Warriors 70. Ready,
now Sanders. And he put everything he's got behind it. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Garrett Wilson with the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Browns tie this game at 21. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And this is taken in the end zone, but not returned, so they'll bring this out to the 35. Good field position as the Steelers come up to it, first and 10. Takes the handoff, now to throw. Roman Wilson reels it in. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield stripe. Give him 13 on that play. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Completed a hit. The ball is out. And this is going to be Browns football.
You know, this just can't happen on first down. It really can't. I mean, ball security is at premium on every down, every distance. But on first down, it is especially a killer.
Ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
70 Ranger, 70 Ranger, 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger, Dragon 60. Trap 60, trap 60.
They're going to throw now, following the turnover. Forced out to his right. He's keeping it. And he will wind up out of bounds after a first down gain of right around 3 yards.
Well, QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
Working out of the gun, Sanders. Completed to his running back. He's going to get it out past the 40 before he goes out. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the first down. New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38.
Here we go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Come 19, come 19. Ready?
Sanders going to look to throw. Hits his running back. Touchdown, Cleveland! The Browns capitalize on that turnover and take the lead. Well, this has definitely been a tight one throughout, Brock. So now that they've taken the lead, the question becomes, can they hold on to it?
And that question right there is one the defense has to answer. But this sure had to look at the drive where coaching staff challenged that offense, saying, hey, we need a big drive from you guys right here. And sure enough, that offense delivers.
Yeah, no doubt. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Return starts at the 3. And he's brought down just inside the 25. From the gun to start. 1st and 10. Here's Robinson to start the drive. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
That's the kind of yardage. It's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Grant Delpit in to pick it off. And he's into the end zone. Cleveland with a pick 6. But we all know getting the interception is the important thing, Brock. But how about this guy having the wherewithal to transition into a really nice return to then get the touchdown out of it, too?
Yeah, that's a great point. We talk about it with receivers, right? Getting vertical right away after making a catch. Same thing for these defenders when they make the pick. They secure the football, sure, but instantly they go back to their offensive days. They want that touchdown, and they want a moment they won't forget.
The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
It's caught right side by Freiermuth. They're going to be set up with a 1st down after a nice gain there as he's down by contact.
That's good for us, Steelers. 1st down.
Shotgun snap, a give to Robinson. This is going to be down to looks like about the opposing 36 for their next snap. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And finally they bring him down. He shook off a couple of defenders there on a nice pickup. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
2nd and 6.
Looking to throw here. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Looking for his wide receiver there. So now they're going to have to figure out this 3rd down. From the gun, it's Robinson. This is close, but does not get that first. They're going to be left with a 4th and short.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient, he was explosive, and got a nice little gain on the ground. Fourth down, pass coming. And
this is rejected. The defender knocks the throw away and forces the turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
On first down, here's Sanders. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete.
Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. Kids would say, he's him. That defense knew it. That's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
Still 10 to go. It's second down now from the 26.
Let's go. Ready.
Going again here, Sanders. Dump off, caught by his back. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
We'll see what they come up with for third down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. It's the Browns with possession and a fairly comfortable lead as we look ahead to the fourth quarter. Third and just 2 to go.
Here we go. Here we go. 79, 70, trap 50, trap 60. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Go.
Here he is on third and short. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
Let's go now. Panther 60, Panther 60. Ready.
Sanders going to throw on 4. That's cut beyond the marker. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. One of their best play calls of this game so far, Brock. 17 yards on fourth down. That gets him to first.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
18, Pioneer.
Out of the gun, here's Sanders. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. So second down coming up.
Ready.
Line up the design keeper. This is going to make it down to the 24-yard line. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
These runs, you get maybe a couple of them a game, right, Kate? He breaks that one and we see him start his foot race. I think we were all rooting for the touchdown just a little bit. That's the type of effort that deserves to finish it in the end zone.
Coming to the line for another first and 10.
Ready.
Operating from the gun, here's Sanders. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
From the 24 once again, it's second and 10.
Get it. Left Cowboy 80. Curve 19. Curve 19. Dragon 60.
Sanders back to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to take this one in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns making a 3-score game in the fourth. Garrett Wilson with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. Good field position as the Steelers come up to it. First and 10. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Bryant there, bring it in. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
That's what I call complementary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Back to throw now, third down. Finds him on the crossing route. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. Fresh set of downs now from the 39. Still sticking with the passing game. On it, and he nearly picked it. So couldn't hang on in the end. The offense got lucky on a risky throw there. It's second down. This goes for every player in every sport, Brock. Fatigue in the fourth quarter. So that can mean dropped interceptions just as much as it can mean a dropped catch, too.
And believe it or not, Kate, quarterbacks, they can get fatigued, too.
Yeah.
Maybe not as much physically as their buddies running around and hitting, but mentally. You just get tired there as a passer. You start to assume, and that's a dangerous place to play.
Here we go. Here we go.
He's going to throw it again. On the move, headed right. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
No throw, third and long. Complete over the middle. And they bring him down around the 34.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much at training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Desperation time here on fourth. Buys time, rolling right. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
First down, and they go right back to it. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
Let's go. Street. Cougar 19, 79 Broncos. Panther 11, Panther 11. Let's go. Ready.
To the air, Sanders. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. So 20 yards on that play. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Come on.
They'll go from the gun with Sanders. And he's bottled up the line on the final play before the 2-minute warning. Now just 4 seconds after our 2-minute warning, we've got another pause. Timeout taken by the defense.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Ready.
Nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10.
60 back. Here we go. Hawk 70, 19 tight. Let's go.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. To the right and pulled in by Judy. And he's going to take this one in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns put up even more points in a win. It's a Jerry Judy touchdown. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Fields this one at the 3. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10. Slot man motioned over. 1st down, play action. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. He's got it inside the 25. And he's got it all the way down to the 12. So a massive gain, and all of a sudden we've got 1st and 10 inside the red zone.
That's good for us, Steelers. First down.
In the red zone on 1st. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Looking for Bijan Robinson that time out of the backfield. So that brings up 2nd down. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. That one falls to the turf, couldn't hang on, it's incomplete. Unable to connect with his running back. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Now he already has himself 1 interception in his game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
No luck finding his receiver that time. And now they're staring at 4th and long. They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th. Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. And he will score. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers making the scoreboard look a touch better. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. Going after up and good from Boswell. And the Steelers cut the lead by a quarter. Down now to 21. With time ticking away, they prepare for a must-get onside kick. And that kick fails. The Browns able to recover. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Well, I guess they kind of had to do it here, Brock?
Yeah, it's called a have to. Yeah, kind of have to at this point in the game, huh?
Okay, but like most things in this game, it did not work out for them.
Yeah, let's face it, even if they do recover that, probably not going to find a way to win. But this is a time where you work on things, where you do build to the following week. Got to find a way to flush this, because it's just not been their kind of game.
Headed in reverse so far. Time to shift into drive. Here's 2nd and 14. Hand off here to Sampson. Good running there to get around 6, but now they've got 3rd down. The Steelers use their 3rd and final timeout. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Hand off to Sampson. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake.